Hey everyone, Caffeine Man here, and a lot of people are hyped up to find out more information about this drink. And that drink that they're hyped up about is the Rockstar Unplugged. It has hemp seed in it. Ooh. But get over it. It's all just a big marketing scam. It doesn't do what you think it does. And I will tell you why coming right up. Hello again everyone, thank you so much for joining me today, and if you want to stay informed of all things caffeine related, feel free to hit the subscribe button. I post new videos every Tuesday night and one on the weekends. And coming up this weekend, I'll be doing my live stream unboxing of the Zero Pack program. If you didn't know, the Zero Pack program is a zero sugar energy drink box program where they deliver 5 sugar-free energy drinks to your door every month, and a lot of the times they're actually the newest energy drinks on the market. So be sure to check me out this weekend to see what's in this box. And you can always save 50% off your very first box when you use coupon code Caffeine Man, and that is at their website, thezeropack.com. Check them out for more information. And in today's video, we're going over the Rockstar Unplugged. I was only able to find 2 of the 3 flavors so far, and from what I've heard, not everyone has been able to find all 3 flavors, but I wanted to get you guys the review, so I figured 2 was better than none. So we're going forward without the raspberry flavor today. So first off, we're gonna go over the main reason why people are hyped up about this drink. And I am going to give you a decent crash course in hemp seed oil education. And then after that lesson is over, we'll be jumping into the taste test of the 2 unplugged flavors that I have. Timestamps and chapters down below so you can go where you want to go. So there have been dozens of hemp-based energy drinks that have come onto the market, and they've come and they've gone. And one of the only ones that had any sustainability was Kona Gold. They were one of the first hemp-based energy drinks that actually made it into stores throughout the US and has continued to have success. So if you want to find out about another hemp-based energy drink, such as Kona Gold, I did do a full review, and they have a whole bunch of flavors. They're actually pretty good. So be sure to check that out, and I do go over some of the hemp information in that video too. I'll be giving you more hemp information in this video. But with the popularity of Kona Gold, other companies decided they were going to kind of get into this whole CBD kind of thing. Next up was Bang. Bang came out with Stoked, and that went over, it didn't really go over that well because, as you now know, you can't find Stoked anywhere because it came and it went. And a lot of these hemp-based energy drinks, they come and they go. And Rockstar Unplugged is not going to be any different because really it is mostly just a marketing scam. And they really hype up these hemp drinks where like, ooh, hey, this drink has hemp in it. They get people's money and then it goes away. But they've already made their profits at that point. But before I seem like I'm too jaded or anything like that, I'm really not. Let's get into why I think that it's a marketing scam, why I think it's kind of a hoax. And the reason is that because anytime someone hears hemp seed or hemp seed oil or this drink has hemp in it, they think that they're going to be able to get high from it. But any educated person knows that hemp does not get you high because it doesn't have any THC in it. And just to be even more clear about it, I'll put a picture here. Rockstar actually says that there is no THC in this drink so that people don't get confused. But no, they don't put it on there so people don't get confused. They put it on there because they're probably required by law to put that on there. It's so small in the can, nobody reads it. If they did, they might not buy it. Therefore, in most cases, this drink isn't going to be giving you the feelings that you may have thought you were going to get from the drink. Basically, anyone that buys a drink because it has hemp in it thinks they're going to get certain benefits from it, but you're not going to be getting them from this drink. And even if you go to their website, you'll see that they say things like, oh, hey, try this drink. It is going to be a mood shifter. If you want to change your mood, you can have this drink. And I don't know how they can really get away with it. There must be a way. They got big time lawyers and stuff on their side, so they can probably say certain things. So let me stick to what I do know. Let me educate you guys on hemp seed oil. We'll take it from there. So as I previously mentioned, hemp does not have THC in it. THC is what has therapeutic benefits, and since hemp seed oil doesn't have it in there, there will be no mood altering effects. Hemp is actually a complete protein, which means it contains all 20 amino acids. Amino acids are the building blocks of protein, and protein is the building block of muscle. Therefore, hemp seed is a great source of protein, and it's also a great source of fiber. But it's got lots of other great benefits too. Hemp seed oil also contains high amounts of vitamin E, phosphorus, potassium, sodium, magnesium, sulfur, calcium, iron, and zinc. Hemp seeds are also rich in healthy fats and essential fats, and it is also kosher and vegan. My goodness, that is a lot of stuff to process. That is a lot of healthy stuff, and that is like a healthy overload. So let's just take a second to breathe for a second. Take it all in. Why is that chart showing up? I didn't think I was getting to the nutrition facts yet, but what's that? I don't see any vitamin E on there. I don't see any fiber listed. I thought hemp seed was supposed to be high in fiber. And also it says on there no protein, no amino acids listed at all. And actually I don't see any of that stuff that I just listed. I gave you that long list of stuff and I don't see any of that in here. And to be honest, you know what I also don't see much of in here? I don't see much hemp. So let's go ahead and take a closer look at the ingredients in this drink. And you're gonna see that hemp seed oil is listed right before niacin. Now we know from the nutrition facts panel that this has 16 milligrams of niacin. And then a couple ingredients above hemp seed oil, we'll see the caffeine. And we know that there is 80 milligrams of caffeine in this drink. Therefore, where they're located on the ingredients list, we know that there's gonna be between 16 and 80 milligrams of hemp seed oil in here. And that is important to note because also when I did my review on Kona Gold, they actually have 15 milligrams of hemp seed oil in their product. So it looks like Rockstar Unplugged is going to be giving you around that same amount. I think it's going to be around that 16, 17, maybe 20 milligrams. I don't think it's going to be closer to the 80, but we don't really know because they don't list it. But how many milligrams do you need to be effective? But more importantly, what are you trying to be effective for? As just discussed, hemp seed oil is rich in several vitamins, minerals, and fatty acids. One of the biggest advantages of hemp seed oil is that it contains omega-3s and omega-6s, which support heart health and are effective for lowering blood pressure and reducing plaque buildup in your arteries. These nutrients and minerals are also good for better skin health as well as reducing inflammation. In those cases, you probably need about 1,000 milligrams a day, and if you do a simple Google search, you'll see that that is the most common dosage when you're purchasing hemp seed oil capsules. They're sold in capsules of 1,000 milligrams. Sometimes a little bit more because, you know, who doesn't want more bang for their buck? Now, some of you might be saying, that's ridiculous. 1,000 milligrams is way too much. I've read online that you only need 20 to 40 milligrams to be effective and give you that slight euphoric feeling. And that would be true if we were talking about CBD oil or CBD oil with THC, because then the THC would help affect your mood. But we know that this drink doesn't have any THC on it because it says it right on the can, and hemp seed oil does not have any therapeutic properties. Hemp seed does not contain CBD, it does not contain any THC, so users just benefit from the nutrients that the oils contain, plain and simple. And a lot of people do use hemp seed oil for all those things that I just listed, but they use them in much higher dosages. Therefore, 16 to 80 milligrams of hemp seed oil, well, that's going to be just about effective as the BCAAs that you find in Rain and Bang. So let's go ahead, let's taste it out. Well, actually, before we taste it out, I guess I do want to actually just mention one more thing, and that there is a ton of information online about all this stuff, about CBD oils, hemp seed oil, some that have THC, some that don't, the legality of it all, and honestly, it is a massive amount of information. So if you're going to double check the information that I provided to you, which I do encourage anyone to double check it, I encourage you to check out reliable medical websites and stay away from articles that might be trying to sell something because they're going to try and persuade you. And listen, the terms CBD, THC, hemp seed oil, all those things do get mixed in a little bit. So some of the more common Google searches where you're going to get some of the most important information from is if you do a search between the differences between CBD oil and hemp seed oil. There's a lot of good articles there that talk about the differences between those two oils. And then when you start actually looking up these oils online, that's when you'll find people saying, oh, you only need 20 to 40 to 50 milligrams, but that's usually CBD oil with THC in it, and that's not what we're discussing in this drink. A lot of misleading information out there, so always be sure to double check your sources. Now let's taste it out. And here's the can. And we're going to be starting out with the passion fruit one just because out of the two, I think I'm going to like the blueberry one better. So I figure we'll get the passion fruit out of the way. And you know, I got to say, really nice cans. They got their Rockstar logo on there. And then they got this like swirly kind of slimy tendrils on there or something, but whatever the case, doesn't matter what the can looks like, matters how it tastes. Let's taste it out. Oh my goodness, whoa, that is some solid dark yellow color. That is, I guess that's passion fruit color. Let's get in on that. My goodness, that is some, I wasn't expecting that. What kind of colors are you using in here? That right there, that is yellow number 6. If you're looking to get that color made somewhere, yellow number 6 is going to be your culprit. Yellow number 6, my goodness. Let's taste it out. By the way, I was distracted by all the hemp talk. I didn't actually go through the nutrition facts panel, but I did show it on the screen. Zero sugar, is sweetened by sucralose and ACE K. It does have 80 milligrams of caffeine, zero juice in the drink, but overall a fairly healthy energy drink. So you don't necessarily have to buy this just because of the hemp properties. You can buy it if you like the flavor, want 80 milligrams of caffeine, a sugar-free energy drink. So for your carbonation, you're going to be getting a medium to high carbonation out of there. A little bit closer to medium. I think it actually comes off being a bit smoother than a lot of the other Rockstar flavors. And for your sweetness, I'm going to say that you're getting a medium to high sweetness, closing in on high. They're giving you a decent amount of sweetness in here, even though they don't have the sugar. They're using sucralose and ACE K. And I just wanted to double check that. And you're also getting yellow number 5. So you're getting yellow number 5 and yellow number 6 in this drink. But back to the other stats. So yeah, you are getting almost a high sweetness out of here. And for your flavor profile, I'm actually going to say you are getting a high flavor profile on the low end of high. And I think they're giving you a decent amount of that passion fruit flavor, and then that strong passion fruit flavor that they're giving you is being complemented by that almost high sweetness in there. And it's got a pretty good flavor overall. Now, I haven't had many passion fruit only energy drinks, and when I heard passion fruit, I was like, I'm not so sure about that. I might have had like passion fruit in some teas, like a passion tea from Starbucks or something, but I haven't had many passion fruit energy drinks. I think passion fruit has been combined in some of the tropicals, some of the exotic mixtures and stuff. Not many people have done passion fruit on its own just yet, and I think they actually did a good job with it. Therefore, when we take a look at the Caffeine Man Rating chart, not sure what I'm going to put up there. Caffeine Man Rating chart always comes after the review in the editing process. But I don't really think it matters what I compare it to, because all that matters is the score, and I really think it is good for a passion fruit flavor. I'm not sure why there aren't more just passion fruit drinks out there if they taste like this. If they don't taste like this and they really like amp this up with some other flavors, that could be why it's so good. But I'm actually going to give this an 8.7. I think it's a really good flavor, and who knows, maybe even though it doesn't have any effective dosages of hemp seed oil in there, might be something you'd want to pick up just to say you can have a passion fruit energy drink. Let's move on to the blueberry. And here's the can for the blueberry. Pretty much the same theme except different colors. Same logo, same everything, different flavor, blueberry. But overall, I really like the cans. I think they did a good job with the color coordination, and it's very eye-catching as well. Curious what color this is going to be. I mean, I know it's going to be blue, just not sure how dark or how light or how bright it's going to be. That is a light blue. I was expecting something a lot more bold. I was expecting, like, when I saw yellow 5 and yellow 6 together, I thought this was going to be a lot darker. Let's see what colors they use, just in case you're curious. Looks like we got blue number 1 and some red 40 in there, so maybe that, I don't know why red 40 is in there, but there you go. Light blue color. And not a lot of just blueberry drinks out there. Red Bull has a blueberry flavor. It's just blueberry. A lot of companies have blue razzes, which are blue and raspberry. Some companies have been doing boysenberries with blueberries and such. So there's a lot of different kinds of things blueberries are mixed in with. But similar to the passion fruit being a standalone flavor, they're doing blueberry as a standalone flavor. And I am actually a fan of blueberry drinks. So let's taste it out, see how they did it. So your carbonation is going to be the same for this. You're getting a medium to high carbonation, probably closer to medium. For your sweetness, you're also getting a medium to high sweetness. I think it's closing in on high. And for your flavor profile, I am actually going to say that it is a medium to high flavor profile. I don't think it is as high as the passion fruit, but it's pretty close. And for that flavor, it's a little bit odd. I am actually getting, now that I'm talking a little bit, I've let it linger, I am getting a little bit of aftertaste, and it is reminding me just a touch, just a hint of maybe that sucralose aftertaste. So a little bit of an artificial aftertaste. It's not like a nice solid blueberry aftertaste. It's a little energy drink-ish or sucralose-y. But it's not blowing you away with, oh my goodness, that aftertaste is horrible. It's just a hint, just a light hint of some aftertaste to it, which is weird because, like I said, it's not a high sweetness. If it was like a super high sweetness, I would see that they weren't able to overcome the sucralose flavor. But the blueberry flavor is just not as strong. For the few blueberry flavors that I've had, they've always been a bit stronger, and I'm not sure if they could have gone like sweeter. I'm just not sure what it is about the blueberry, but it's just not as strong as I would like to have the blueberry flavor. And then that aftertaste kind of swoops in, giving you this kind of very, very kind of a sugar-free diet blueberry flavor. If you guys have had the Red Bull blueberry, you'll be like, that is a good blueberry flavor. This is basically a diet blueberry flavor, and you can kind of tell. That being said, I don't necessarily think that it's a bad flavor. I think it's an okay kind of flavor. It still is something that when I taste it, I'm like, oh, well, that's pretty good. The little on the back end kind of takes away from it a little bit, but that aftertaste does go away. Now that I've been talking for a good minute or two now, that aftertaste is completely gone away, and I could go back in if I wanted to, but I don't really want to because it's not the blueberry flavor that I had liked. I think it's kind of light in the blueberry flavor, and you're getting something else in there. And I went back to look at the ingredients again because, once again, I didn't go over the ingredients with you guys, but on the very, very bottom of the ingredients list, they also have spearmint oil in there, as well as lemon balm leaf extract. So I'm not sure if those things are probably throwing the flavor off a little bit. That might be a little bit of the aftertaste that I'm getting. But whatever the case, not really something I would try again with so many other delicious blue razzes, blueberries, and boysenberries out there. But not a terrible drink, so when we put it on the Caffeine Man rating chart, I'm going to give this an 8.2. If you're someone who's looking for a light blueberry flavor, and you're not really into the blue razzes and stuff, you could try this one out to get yourself a light blueberry flavor, or, like I like to call it, a diet blueberry flavor. Thank you so much for joining me today. I do appreciate it, and I hope that you learned a lot of information about hemp seed oil and the differences between hemp seed oil and CBD oils. That is all I got for you guys today, so thank you for joining me, and until next time, have yourselves a great day. Or night.